Hi, let's learn how to play La Stryienne. It's a waltz by Burgmuller. It's number 14 in his 25 Easy and Progressive Studies collection, Opus 100. And this collection, as mentioned before, is often an introduction, serves as an introductory pieces to Romantic era. And all of them have very specific titles like Arabesque, Ballade, La Stryienne, what else is there? Like Tarantella, Tender Grieving. So all of them have very image-evoking titles. La Stryienne, so Styria is like a region in Austria. So I don't really know much about what that region is like, but that's where the title comes from. And it's a movement of waltz, and it's got lots of different textures actually in here. It's in the key of, it's got one sharp, it's in the key of G major, but it doesn't start on G major, it starts on D7, which is the 5/7. And then we have this ornament. We have a 4-measure intro. And as with all the waltzes, you still want to make the first one, even though first beat is repeating, you want to make the first beat the loudest. And then since it starts high and gets a little low, I would probably start a little louder and like a slight delay, and then make it soft. And that's an introduction. And then it's followed by, after 4 measures, a place that's marked grazioso, a section, so which means graceful. And when you take a look at the left-hand texture, it's all 8 notes, and there's no, it's not long notes. You know, they're all 8 notes followed by 8 rests in between. So you can even use like no pedal and do the waltz style, down, up, up, and keep everything really light. With the 2, 3, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak. And did you notice that there's only 2 different chords? We have this, and then we have the D7 one, very end. Yeah, so that's the only notes combination we have in the left hand, and that is after the intro. So I'm gonna look at my score right now. So after 4 measures, the real part 1 starts at measure 5. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and ends in measure 12. Okay. And to pick up the measure 13, starts the B section, I will call. So it goes A, and then B after double bar. And then there's actually a texture change. But let's talk about the first part first. So we're gonna keep it light, and we're not gonna use any pedal, and just do it with our fingers for this section. And let's take a look at the right hand figure now. One good way to practice any waltz is, so you do like left hand by itself, and sometimes we do it with pedal often, but in this case, since we're not going to pedal the first section, we're going to forget about it. And you do the right hand with the left hand bass only. So the first beat of each measure with the left hand, and the right hand playing everything. So let's go from, I'll count 1 and 2, and we'll do the pickup. I'm going to pay strong attention to, or close attention to, the articulation, because this one has staccato and the legato figure, and that's what's going to make it sound graceful, the lightness of things. 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, and really light. 1, 2, 3. One light, light, one light, light, G. for the staccato notes, you can pull your fingertips or push it in, but use your tips. Once again, same thing. 1 and 2, 1. Ready, go. And bum bum. Left hand bass with the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, gentle. Okay. Now let's see if I can add all the notes. Okay. Ready, go, and bum bum. Now 1, really light on the second and third beat. That's the key in making this more. Now 1, 2, 3. We're still doing 1, 2, 3, 1. That's probably the only place I would pedal, just that last chord. Okay. And the B section starts with pick up to measure 13. And it starts in the relative minor, which is E minor. And the texture changes a little bit because look, take a look at the left hand. Left hand all of a sudden has held notes. Right? I'm looking at measure 14, 15. And then the chords are actually longer. Before it was all eighth note, but now we have quarter notes mainly introduced. So let's try playing left hand only. And you know, you still don't want to get too heavy because they're accompanimental. But starting at measure 13, E minor, 1, ready, go, E. And in this case, I'll probably pedal every measure like this. So you can practice left hand with pedal 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. End of a phrase. Okay, let's try that again. So I played up to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So up to measure 20 is like the one phrase there. Okay, let's try left hand again. We're going to do legato pedaling. 1, ready, go, E. Hold the B. Hold the B. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold the B. 1, 2, 3. Change pedal on each beat there. Okay. Now let's do the second way, right? Right hand plus left hand bass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Pedaling is optional right now. There's a bunch of slurs there in the right hand too, right? And I would lift actually at the end of each slur like that, taper off. And then really, so the texture gets thicker here. So you project the right hand. It's mezzo forte now. Ready, go, and same thing. I slow down because it has ritenuto. Okay, so that's kind of the minor action section. Okay, and then now let me try playing everything with no pedal. 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Hold the beat, lift. We're gonna slow down now a tempo. A tempo means back to original tempo, right? Okay, one more time. 1 and go, boom, staccato, and then more arm way in the key. people who do this, the ornament on the beat, like together. Or before the beat. It really doesn't matter to me. I tend to do it on the beat for the Romantic era, because there's gonna be lots of scholars arguing for different ways. But the main thing is keep it consistent. So if you decide to be before the beat, that's fine. So then it will start. But I think it sounds better when it's together on the beat. It starts on the main note anyway. Yeah. So, but whatever you do, keep it consistent. And that's the one that you're bringing out. Because there's accents written by the composer. And as mentioned before, ritenuto, R-I-T-E-N dot, it stands for suddenly slower, and it's in measures 17. Okay. And let me now do everything. So starting from pick up to measure 13. 1 and 2 and 3 and left hand's always below the right hands. Take time. And slow down and softer. And then now it's gonna be new section. So here we're gonna do kind of a different pedaling where you go down, up, and just down. Here, connected. So basically, I'm trying to follow the slurs and bring them out a little bit. What I mean is at measure like 19, 20, 21. 21. The slur goes to second one and then kind of tapers off. So we're gonna go 1 up, down, and then we're gonna pedal to show that a little bit. Okay. So even when you're practicing left hand by itself, you can practice this pedaling. So it'll be, this is now measure 21. It'll be down, up, down, up. Now long pedal, back to down, up, and hold, change. Okay, let's do that again. 1, pedal plus the left hand. 1, ready, go. Down, up, down, up. Now hold the pedal, change. Down, up, down, up. Hold the pedal, change. Okay, and I'll show you right hand plus left hand bass now. Okay, pick up the measure 21. Ready, go, make sure that their beat is really light. Okay, one more time. 1 and go. So we can say that's the B section, and B section has the actually 2 parts. So if you want to, you can even divide that up into 2 different sections. And then oh, but I shouldn't go on yet. Let me show you now both hands with all the notes, no pedal. Okay, ready, go, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, Ready, go, dee, dee, do, one up, down, up, and hold the pedal, dee, da, dee, dee, down, up, down, up, down, hold the pedal, change, change. Okay, and now we're at a new section, which actually the key signature changes to C major. Okay, so the F sharp is gone, and it says deciso there, which means like decisive. And then so it's going to be the loudest section. It's the only one that's marked forte from the start. The previous couple measures were forte, right? So this is at the key change. And then let's try, I think you can do one long pedal per measure again. So it will be down, up, down, up, up. The texture is a little thicker. 1, 2, 3, down, up, change, change. One more time. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, change, change. And then it says DC, and you actually go back to the beginning and you repeat until the end of the B section. So the only this is actually the only section that won't repeat. Where is the ending, where it says fine, which is measure 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 is where fine is. 7, 6, 5. Okay, so this is a pickup to measure 29. Okay, now let me show you right hand plus left hand bass. Ready, go, dum, dum, dum. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, sorry, D, G. Right hand has this leaping figure. Notice that every single section starts with this 3-note, 8th note pickup, and in fact this entire section is all that right now. So 3-note, and leap. Now 3-note. Right hand has this leap. Basically, if you can see it, you can hit it. So make eye contact with the key before you get there. And then look it back. Look. It might take, sorry, that shouldn't connect. It might take a while before you to get used to it. The main character of this decisive kind of thing is everything is nice and confident sounding. But left hand is still light on those chords. Okay, and that's the end of the whole thing, and then the whole section repeats. And now I'll play the whole thing for you. I mean, that's a very brief intro to the piece, but hope you enjoy learning it.